Going over this review of the forum. If you haven't done the forum, the advanced course, it's two 5-day courses, 915 bucks before discounts. I don't work for them. I don't represent them. Nothing to do with them. Just commenting back on this video here. And yeah, he's going to start out. It's strange territory to ask the question or be with the question, what kind of a being is a human being? What is it using your life for? So he's going to say it's a strange weekend. Yeah, of course.
Through probably the most strange weekend that I've ever experienced. And I've had a lot of experiences. And the reason for this is probably due to the conflicting emotions that are elicited during this weekend. Now, if you don't know what the landmark form is,
You'll get that it's it feeling, it's not you feeling, you have the feelings. And in the advanced course I got that feelings aren't real. They're real feelings, they're just not real. So yeah, I mean I can get how people can go through emotions while listening to this stuff. But it's not emotional in nature.
is a self-improvement weekend, which you are recruited.
Not technically self-improvement. Improvement would be a comparison to I was this good and now I am improved, I'm that good. And that would be comparing yourself prior to before and after. They say don't compare yourself to other people, only compare yourself to yourself. But at the same point, um, I don't want some past-based conversation. My past-based conversation was I'm unlucky. So to be improved on being unlucky, I would be a little less unlucky, or I would be not unlucky, or I would be lucky, or something that would be fixing my quote unquote problem that I had with luck. So it's not improving, it's empowerment. You come up with your own.
It's probably by a friend or a relative in some cases to participate in for a cost. And
Yeah, it's just not can't really advertise like, oh, like come be happier. Like it's not. And like most people are generally like happy and their lives are worked out. And, until we can have a real conversation, not just the basic, hey, how you doing? How's the kids? How's the family? Type of a conversation, and more of like, w what projects are you working on, and you know, anyway, what are you up to on that? And a lot of people are getting into it or get to it at some point. Um, or even they'll do it now. But that idea of someday, one day, future holds all human beings back. And until I knew that, I didn't know that I was doing that. I just kind of living life.
the go to a hotel bathroom and it lasts for
It's now done all over Zoom, so anyone saying about you going anywhere or yeah, it's all done from wherever you want. So do it from your house, do it from wherever you want.
3 days to make and then Tuesday make you are
Yeah, so it's 5 days, Monday off, so all day Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Tuesday evening.
I
And if that's one time for the rest of my life, I mean, like to be happier, like I just don't, I can't think of any other people that are offering more happiness and freedom and peace of mind in just 5 days. It's kind of like, I don't know, never heard of it.
that is return from. So I'm going to give you the thought on what happened. Give you a
Yeah, same thing. You'll get the thoughts are real thoughts. They're just not real. And it's not you thinking, it's it thinking. You have the thoughts, it's just it thinking.
great weekend. Then
Yeah, I can't describe it. It's not, there's nothing to describe. It's a conversation of questions, and I'm answering those questions while I'm sitting there listening. So for someone else to describe or explain the forum to you is not, it doesn't really do it justice.
the final my final perspective on what I feel the landmark form. That's
Yeah, I mean, this was this guy, every 6 months later, a year later, people notice massive differences. in their life. This was 17 years ago. So I bet you this guy's living a pretty great life right now, even if he hasn't done the advanced course, which if you haven't, I highly suggest it. But if you haven't, even still, you still are, if you, and not to compare, but if you were to call up this guy's best friends who have not done the forum and this guy is definitely happier than those friends.
Um, So, what to expect? First of all, one thing I do want to, if you're interested in all professional opinions about landmark forum, I would encourage you to watch, it's on the internet, a French documentary, and they have a number of psychological professionals who are on a panel discussing it. It's called Inside the World of.
Yeah, it's not psychology, it's not philosophy, it's not sociology, it's not psychiatry. They did and probably still do have a lot of people in the trainer body that are psychologists and psychiatrists and physicians and fine artists and business executives and so forth. So they cover all the bases there. And I don't know if he's talking about the French France 4 was the channel or a different documentary. But either way, it's not there was nothing damning in that documentary. In fact, the news channel was actually recording where they were not allowed to record it, and one of the participants was upset that they recorded without permission.
You, and it is very
Yeah, there's a lot of copies out there, but Forum and the Advanced Course are the real deal.
eye-opening. So, what is so disturbing about the weekend is that you hear some wonderful and very edifying things, but they are contrasted also with
Yeah, it's not meant to be a pleasant conversation. It's meant to be straight and direct and a commitment to you and a respect for you, a deep respect.
very disturbing and really terrible things for an individual to hear.
Yeah, I mean, look, I went through my whole life not understanding. I mean, everywhere we all did. You go through our whole life not getting that we live in a someday future, and then when we hear that, that's quite dismaying to me. Or that good and bad and good and evil and true and false are perceived opinions. It's very jarring.
So,
Dismaying. You will most likely be uncomfortable, most likely dismayed. And then you get something very great about yourself that you did discover that you didn't know before. And then you discover something extremely profound.
these are the main points what to expect to see people from this. You will be in a very controlled environment.
I mean, if you call saying that I'm going to be there for 3 full days in an evening and I get to take breaks at these times, meal break, bathroom break, whatever, this is the time I come in, this is the time I leave. It's not really control. I paid $915 to get that. I'm going to follow directions. I'm not going to go in there and do my own thing.
Your every move is watched by
Yeah, I mean, look, they're making sure that people aren't falling asleep. People paid $915 to get peace of mind in their life, and as someone that's assisting or as a forum leader, they are committed to you getting that peace of mind that you said that you wanted. So why are they going to let you fall asleep? No, they're going and it's on Zoom, so they're not like watching everything you're doing, but um. If you get up and go to the bathroom for an hour when we just had a half-hour break and we have another hour break, an hour and a half, 90-minute break in 4 more hours, I mean, there's no reason for you to, you know, be in the bathroom and miss stuff. Like you paid money to go to see this movie. You're not going to go into the bathroom and miss the movie. Like, why would you pay for peace of mind and then go miss your
or at the room. You're
I mean, I don't know if there's 10 or 15 of them, but yeah, it's up to 250 people in one room, so it's a lot of people to committed they're committed to 250 people getting more freedom and happiness in their life. And more is again a comparison. I don't mean the word more, but you get a whole new look at happiness. I don't know how to describe it. I can't describe it. I can't explain it.
to the bathroom outside of the 2 half-hour breaks you get from 9 to 6.
Yeah, I mean, look, you can still go to the bathroom. It's just you're gonna miss something, so they don't want you to miss anything. And it's not that hard to line up your bathroom breaks like that.
The loss of control is so significant that you cannot even open the door for yourself. These monitors open the door for you. So
I mean, I think that's out of wanting to get you in and out and back to get what is going over and then be in the conversation instead of missing it.
I do. Um,
This guy's admitting right here that he has a problem with authority. And the forum actually gives you authority over yourself and autonomy over yourself. So it's the opposite of authority.
You also aren't allowed to take any notes on what you were experiencing.
Yeah, notes are just distracting, and any other courses aside from the forum, like the advanced course, you can absolutely take notes. The advanced course, it's just, I mean, look, this is people's lives here. People are dealing with all sorts of stuff, and if someone's not really listening to the conversation going on because they don't think it pertains to them, which it does, and they're taking, scribbling, or even taking notes about, like, you don't need to take notes about somebody else that's dealing with something in their life that's important to them or trauma that they're getting over. Like, I don't need to take notes on that other person's trauma. That's none of my business. You know what I mean? I'm looking and seeing how their relationship with their family and how that relates to my relationship with my family or whatever it is, friends or work or whatever. Um, so
Also, you will hear a number of statements that are very affirming and give you much positive reinforcement. However, they are combined with powerful and
no, it's not positivity. It's not power of positive thinking. It's not reinforcement. That all, yeah, that's not what the forum's about. Forum's empowering, inspirational. I'm not there inspiring. I'm breathing. I don't know. Inspire is the Greek word to breathe life into. It's coming from me. It's not coming from them. They happen to be asking some questions, but now, 15 to 20 years, 19 years later, I don't consult them or think about it. I just am self-inspired.
maybe also put you on. For example, you appeared in
Yeah, again, it's ruthless compassion to be straight, a deep respect for people that you'd be willing to like be in the trenches with them. Um, it's not meant to put anybody down, and generally when people say this, it's that they saw somebody else and they felt that that person felt that they were put down. If you were to ask that person that participated in that one-on-one conversation, and if you, Brad, thought that you were put down, like, I don't know, maybe that has something to do with the authority thing or whatever, but that wasn't the intention. But almost positive that you're talking about someone else that you felt was put down. And if you ask that person, they are not demeaned, and they're in terms of results, they are enhanced. So it's only
in a very strong way that your life
of ultimate benefit to them.
is worth, and also that your life isn't working as it is.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it being empty and meaningless. Like, this isn't a nihilistic viewpoint or anything. And that it's broken the way that it is, no, they show you that nothing's broken. You don't need to fix anything. You're not a car. Your life is broken outside the Landmark Forum. No, no, I'm bringing the distinctions of the forum to my life. I have nothing to do with Landmark Worldwide at all. I don't represent them. I don't work for them. Nothing. So it's not. I don't know. Again, this guy just finished the weekend. Now it's 17 years later. I wish this guy would post a new video update.
Well, I mean, with people,
No, it's not hypnosis. Again, it's not psychological. It's not psychiatry. It's nothing. There's no hypnosis, anything.
different serious trauma.
Yeah, I mean, look, if you got trauma in your life, don't you want to get it over and done with? You really want to like continue to have that trauma, or you want it to go away forever? Like, not like I can change the past or anything, but like, let's put it in the past.
Probably the most interesting thing is the subtle combination of moving stories about what Landmark has done for individuals and the significance that Landmark has brought to
Yeah. Earth Day, the Good Friday Agreement, that's some pretty moving stuff.
people. And then how these stories are followed by
Maybe they're not stories, they're real life.
sales for their own.
Yeah, it's not sales, it's just talking to people. And I don't know, even after the weekend, 93% of people leave happier than when they came in. So like maybe you're one of the seven that didn't realize it 17 years ago, but guarantee you do now. Again, if you compare it to your friends and people that are comparable to you, that you could say, okay, well, I could compare. We grew up in the same situations pretty much, and Anyway, um,
Really classic that well.
yeah, sales pitch. Yeah, so it's just like, yeah, I'm happier to like, I don't, I wouldn't want to hide that from any of my friends or family. You know what I mean? So, um, and then taking the advanced course and from the forum and feeling like it's a sales pitch to do the advanced course. Um, Yeah, again, it's not sales. They're just talking to people, just saying, "Hey, look, there's this. Now you got you. I got me out of the forum. I got everything I need to be happy." But that doesn't include other people in that conversation. That really just encompasses me. I'm enlightened. I'm happy. I'm free. I have this peace of mind that I did not have before. I'm free from anxiety. I'm free from resentment and regret. And so yeah, in the advanced course, I got the test for reality, how to test reality. So we went over that good and bad and true and false are sea of opinions. So how do you know if something's real or not? So I don't know. I just that's like I'll never for regret doing the advanced course and getting to know what is real. And now for the rest of my life, I did it at what, 25? So now the next 75, 100, uh 95 years of my life, I get to go ahead and know what reality is. And none of my friends my friends that haven't done the advanced course don't know what reality is. Um, it's just I like one weekend and 915 bucks each for the form and $915 for the advanced course. It's like I don't know what to tell you. Um, what else did I get out of the advanced course? I got test for reality, agreement realities. I got the act, the occurring world, and then the agreement realities of like you agree with certain things of yourself. I guess it's not really agreement reality, but yeah, it's real too. And then you have the agreement reality of like your family all agrees on one thing, so therefore it's real to you guys. And then you have like, rainbow from out there, like, all right, so what's family, community, your work, your town, your state, your nation, your faith, and your world, and there's things that everyone in the world agrees on. um but if one person doesn't agree on that, then it's just agreeing with reality. It's not really real. Anyway, so yeah, it's not a selfish.
One, I choose not to because I say it's not change.
Yeah, I mean, like, this stuff isn't really that big of a deal, and again, you just took the course, so 6, 8, 12 months later, you're noticing the difference. So again, record a follow-up 17-year later video.
All of the program. The landlord forum does produce very positive results for people. They are obviously doing great things. However, I find that the people
It's just so wild that people are like, "Oh, it's really, really great things." However, or like, but it's
that I encountered from the landlord forum were no longer people who are in touch with their feelings. And
yeah, again, I am more in touch with um yeah, just being connected to people. Like I'd say I'm more in touch with my feelings by getting that feelings are real feelings, they're just not real.
maybe to express themselves outside of the language.
Yeah, of course I can express myself. I mean, look, people that do the forum, sometimes they'll say certain words or phrases, and that's just because, like, I don't know, that's like the most effective way they know to say it. Like, at first we only had one word, and then two words, and then 12 words, and we found more effective ways to communicate the point so that other person gets the point that I'm making. So, yeah, if anyone's using like language that you're like, why do you say that word? Like maybe ask that question why they say that word or look up the word. Because a lot of these words have so many definitions and they're not all easily understood what they mean by these words, right? You understand them, but then there's like other definitions that a lot of people don't understand, like the word power. Like by power, a lot of people are like, I tell my friend, like, oh, you want power in that situation, like, oh, the deregulation in your marketplace, you want it to be deregulated, and it's not right now. Wouldn't you like some power around that? And he immediately, I don't want power. So like, it comes off as like a negative vibe sometimes. But what they mean by power at Landmark is empowerment, freedom. Yeah.
terms implanted in them in the landmark forum.
The terms implanted in me. No, no, man. I mean, like I took the self-expression and leadership program after I did the advanced course. No one needs anything at all, but the form of the advanced course super highly suggest anything outside of that, it's up to you. Um, but like I don't know. I just feel like people that's a kind of a cop out to say, oh well, they're using the phrases and words of that thing, and it's like, I think maybe they're just saying what's on their mind, and they're self-expressed, and I don't know. It's just like those people like don't see the full self-expression, and they get upset by it, like in themselves, or they see it in other people and they get upset by it because it's like I don't know. I mean, I get it. There's the fervor, but it's only out of you getting more happy. Like that's it.
I think they become robots, so to speak.
Yeah, again, I don't know. You can watch my videos. I don't feel like I sound that robotic. I may use some certain language or something, but I don't know. I'm free. I am not stuck with that language. I am free to not use that language if I want to, and it just happenstance that sometimes a word says something. And like comment below if you think I'm overusing a phrase or word. I don't think so. I don't know. I've heard people say that to me. Oh, know who speaks? That's what my friend said. He said, "Who speaks like that? I never heard anybody speak like you do." Like, yeah, being very. This is 55 years of writing and revising before they came up with this language.
Right. Of landmark forum.
No, it's the exact opposite. I am so much more free to be and act how I want, and so is my wife, and so is anybody that does it. It's the exact opposite of Stepford Wives.
And I think the cost is also great in that these individuals will commit tremendous amounts of time and energy.
Yeah, I mean, look, what did you expect to be enlightened and happy and more peace of mind and freedom in your life in a short period of time or a free amount of money? I mean, like you just compare it to any one of its competitors, it is shorter, less expensive, and worth every penny. And
In the landmark.
No, you don't have to be involved in the future of the forum. It's just, I don't know anything else where people can go get happier on a weekend. And if there is, please tell me, because I've been looking for 20 years to make Landmark wrong and say y'all don't know what you're doing, y'all just stole it from somebody else. But no, I can't find one other person. And then people might brag about the thing that they're doing, but then I find out that they like are upset with some certain situation, and I'm like, what? Really? Like. I sense a sense of regret or resentment, and I'm like, it doesn't sound like that's enlightenment. Like it sounds like that's kind of like something else.
The most positive thing I gained from the weekend is the relationship that I made during the weekend. I met some really great people.
Yeah, it's all done on Zoom now, so yeah, you can chat with people before and after, but it's not like, oh, let's hang out afterwards. Like there is no exchanging phone numbers. So, yeah, any like, I don't know, you used to on the breaks like all go out and grab like coffee or food together, because like, what else are you gonna do? You speak with these people and then you're all going on a dinner break. You might as well some of you go to dinner together. So yeah, for sure. In the past people had met each other, but now that doesn't really even happen. So, and it's not for going to meet people. It's not a community. I'm not joining a fellowship. It's not a thing I go back to a bunch. It's just like I'm never even going to see these people ever again in my entire life.
However, I do believe
However,
that these people remain in the landmark forum. They will no longer
no, they took it once and they didn't do it again, just like you.
be the individuals, qualities, and the attributes
They are more individual than ever, and so are you.
after.
I mean, unless you didn't go, I don't know. I mean, yeah, you could get that sea of opinions, and then you could go on and just keep saying that you're right and other people are wrong all the time. You could do that, but I just naturally, I think that 93% plus of people that are have finished the forum all 5 days just naturally see that that's just ineffective at that point. It's just so glaring in my face that I get it, and it's like. Okay, yeah, maybe I'll like argue with someone in the moment, and then like right after the conversation, I'm like, wow, that just didn't work out at all. And maybe like I hone my skill set and being able to handle someone trying to argue with me like that, or it's whatever. I'm growing. It's great.
Have kind of predictable, those individuals will,
Yeah, I mean, just suggest the advanced course in the form. That's it. You don't have to do anything else.
uh, you,
You don't even have to do that. I'm just saying you'll greatly benefit if you do it. Not a benefit like you get something tangible, but like a more happy benefit. It's a benefit.
the language, identity given to them through the landmark forum, no longer their old self.
I'm not given an identity. Again, I'm more me and you're more you, and we don't need any more of anyone else. We've one person is plenty of that personality.
It is both writing a little bit and sad. And my
It's just so wild how you can get that truth and false and good and bad and fact and fiction and opinions is all sea of opinions, and then you want to call it frightening and bad. It's like first of all, it doesn't even do anything. And you just, I mean, if you really want to call something frightening, then tell me what exactly was frightening about it. But you can't because it's not really frightening. It's just out of your comfort zone. It's just strange territory to you.
what I'm going to do. But as a future participant, I would definitely recommend that you follow your instinct and see where it leads you. But for me, everybody that I talk to that has been involved in it cannot express themselves as individuals without using.
Yeah, what one guy said stay away, so I'm doing that. Like, what if that, what if you got something out of the advanced course that made you $1 million? Like, I mean, I don't know whether I got the million over the time. Didn't make a ton right after the forum. Did okay. After the advanced course, I made a lot more. Summer Special Leadership Program started making a lot more. Well, is that when I started? No, I don't remember when I got that job. But in any event, yeah, what if you got something out of the advanced course that made you 1 million? Then you're just stepping over money. You know what I mean? It's like
Sure, in them during the forum.
planted. It's just effectiveness. If you found a really effective word to use, you would use it and maybe find out synonyms for that word. I don't know. Okay. Hope you're having the best day ever. Peace. Bye-bye.